upset.
Yeah,
So
very
it's up
good
to
upset.
red. And then IBEX, you know, snaking his way through losers, trying to see if we can figure out a way to punch a ticket into grands at some point here. But we'll see. I mean, it's gonna be a minute. We're still in semis, so
Yeah, absolutely. IBEX coming off a hot set with AFK. It was a 3-0 if I remember correctly, but very close game, very exhausting game for both players.
it's a slow matchup.
Yeah, very slow matchup. Both very liable to just exploding. Kind of like in this matchup too, except Joker a little bit less lethal without Arsene, but Arsene, you know, everyone knows about Arsene. Arsene's gonna make you hurt.
Yeah, exactly. And the other thing too is that we're much less susceptible to like these long stall outs from Joker.
Yeah.
Not really the character archetype to really do stuff like that. Although
Right.
we are gonna hit double grappling hooks in the blast
That's
by the
kinda
way, which is kind of nutty. But I really like the way that Ravenking is using these platforms right now, just kind of using it to dance around IBEX and just not really give him much room to work with. Ooh, we're going for the Dragon on the platform, unable to continue on the second one. IBEX is able to find it.
Yeah, nice going deep for that.
Just such a cheeky down air there. Like that was kind of risky because if you messed that up at all, like Ravenking could have just very easily stolen that
It's
away
a
from you.
very good, very easy sort of edge guard for Ravenking there, but yeah, like, and we see more here just like this platform play, and it's especially good because it's like I think IBEX is very like I don't want to say he plays like a super zony Rob, but I feel like in the time that I've played with him, I've seen that like a lot of his neutral comes from like placing gyro in the center of the stage and waiting for you to do something stupid. So
yeah, and instead of trying to like press the issue, it's like no, I'm gonna throw out my neutral tool, and you're gonna have to deal with it regardless of what I do.
Exactly.
So yeah, but we do harbor our center out, by the way, after able to find a confirm from Ravenking there, and we're gonna stall off stage. How long can we stall? Okay, I will always complain about the fact that Rob doesn't have like a what is it, a little meter to show you how much gas he has left. Like all these characters have so many meters in this game, and Rob doesn't have one.
It feels like one of the more important ones, and it's like I don't know, it's so odd to me. It's like it's so inconsistent with how like they decided to implement meters, because you know they have Cloud's limit, that's pretty important, I feel. But you know, like you said, like Rob's gas tank and like Banjo's Wonder Rings, like he's only got a couple of them, but you know it's really important to know that, because that's like one of the big tempo changers for Banjo.
Yeah, exactly.
And you know, one of those kill moves that you can just kind of throw out in neutral, but it doesn't matter. IBEX just gonna make it back from that.
Yeah, and we're seeing a little something mildly uncharacteristic of Ravenking. He's kind of struggling to find these stocks here.
Yeah.
And he is able to find a back air, no kill spark off the side there, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. No kill spark on the back air, but it doesn't even matter, right? We're able to find it, and we're still dancing around in neutral, kind of making IBEX kind of take very measured approaches.
Right.
But I mean, it really is IBEX like finding a way to find a very early stock, and then Ravenking having to claw his way back into the game.
And that's what's weird here. It's like you see a lot in a lot of these ledge interactions, like IBEX trying to pull gyro here. He's really trying to get something out of gyro, and it's just not working for him. Like Ravenking using that gyro against him. Nice extension off the from ledge to one ledge to another.
Yeah, but I mean, immediately we have IBEX just kind of on the prowl, able to find his way in off of just like a hairline miss, and he might even be able to like steal his stock away if he's plays his cards right. But no, that down throw up air is just gonna steal out that full stock. Good stuff for Ravenking for game one.
Dude, and projectiles like that in this kind of matchup against Rob are so good. Like things like Ahan, and like especially like Arsene Ahan, things that can go over gyro and punish Rob for trying to pull gyro. Very important in this kind of matchup, because it sort of puts Rob on that timer, like, okay, you want to get gyro out, you want to put it in the center of the stage, I'm going to be keeping an eye on that, because that's very important for me, and if you do that, I'm going to hit with this combo tool, and I'm going to get a lot of damage off it. So getting a little bit of a bigger stage here in PS2.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate that either. I think, like I said, like IBEX really struggling a little bit to get his gyro out here and struggling to space with it a little bit. So maybe a little more space, try and charge that gyro, put that in the center stage, see what he can do with that. A little bit of a lower blast ceiling as well. I don't know how much that's gonna matter. Both very strong up airs, both very a lot of potential to kill off the top here, but maybe a couple earlier stocks here, we'll see.
I mean, it's all about the horizontal on PS2, right? Like that's really what you care about on this stage. And I mean, both these characters just excel at that horizontal gameplay so much. So like, we'll see what minute differences actually come out of this. But we're seeing already just Ravenking's ledge play is just so good. good here.
So good, and it's like it's really forcing IBEX to try and find his plan, like either off stage or on the ledge here. Like you see him going a lot for those dares because he knows it's gonna work at some point if he manages to get it. Very early stock and manage to get him back in the game, but Ravenking just so impressive here right now.
Yeah, and that is a
not quite
confirm actually. Yeah, able to just barely get your shield in just in the next time there. Maybe just a little outside of the percent window for that confirm. But I mean, Ravenking does not seem to care about that at all.
Yeah,
He's going to keep going super deep for it. We now have our Sen on the board. Can we find a stock? Can we find something? I love the way he's dancing on the ledge here. Yeah, making IBEX kind of really second guess every last thing that he's going for.
Yeah, absolutely. You really gotta make Rob scared in these kinds of matchups because it's like Rob's zoning is good, but you know his boxing tool is like nothing to shake a stick at either. And it's like if you let Rob tempo change on you like that, you're gonna regret it. He's gonna combo you. He's gonna do a lot of damage. He could potentially 0 to death you, and you know it's what we've been seeing like throughout all this set. Like Ravenking just able to keep him on ledge here. Very nice timing on that Rebels guard there.
Yeah, what a good Rebels guard from Ravenking. And I really do like just the Jokers in general integrating Rebels guard more and more into the gameplay as time progresses, right? Because we have such an aggressive meta. We have such a dominant, like the meta is always dominated about your punish game. Being able to sneak in and kind of make people second guess their punish game and also get massive rewards off of it is such a huge development for the Joker meta. Oh my
nice confirm off that fair one. IBEX not ready to take that. It's gonna cost him.
Yeah, and what an awkward like position to get hit by fair one too. You know, like you go ahead.
Yeah, you're it's like it's just one of those movies. Like honestly, I'm not really much into like the Joker scene, so I don't know how much people talk about it. Like I think fair is a move that needs to be talked about more because it's like it's such a good approach option. He sticks his leg like really far out there, and like obviously like those confirms, like everyone knows about the Joker fair one confirms, fair one into the drag down, fair one into the mistech and the S smash like we saw there.
Yeah, exactly.
Very good move.
But IBEX is able to find a little bit of percentage here, but he's a full stock behind, which is like not good as a big body.
Yeah, definitely
because you risk so much being so large and like being just really free combo food for Joker. We're able to find the down gun on that, no confirm off of it or anything like that. We are able to sneak in a quick down tilt. Can we find a full stock though? Love throwing the gyro down. Can we find a little bit of something? Gyro in the air, gonna land off stage. Looks like and IBEX just getting a little too antsy to grab the gyro back.
Way too much try to grab that gyro there.
Yeah, gave up so much stage control for it, and that gun confirm into the forward smash. Good stuff.
Very nice, yeah. And yeah, it's like I feel like it's something you should expect to see in this kind of matchup is like, you know, a lot of this off-stage play because it's like you said, like Rob, very big body, and like those Joker hitboxes, they're either active or like very big. Of course, back air. Everyone talks about Joker back air.
Yeah.
Very big, very arching hitbox, very quick to come out, covers a lot off stage, and Joker being as good off stage as he can be, he just gets to spend a lot of time out there. And Rob, it's like everyone talks about Rob's recovery, very good recovery, but it is still slow on the way up. So if you've got a character with good airspeed like Joker, able to throw out those big hitboxes, so many hitboxes at the same time,
and
you can
also
keep him off stage for a long time.
Yeah, as well as just the survivability that Joker has off stage.
Right.
He's able to stay out there for so long before our Sen comes out, you know? I mean, and then with the amount of back airs you can throw out in just like it before you have to waste your jump as well. You know, it's just so the edge guarding that Joker has in this matchup is so potent.
Absolutely. Going back to small battlefield here, I feel like I think dual plats are pretty good for Rob. You know, we haven't seen a lot in this matchup, but I like those tech chases. Up smash covering a lot on that platform.
Yeah, the issue that I have with these stages, with these dual plats right now, is that, you know, Ravenking is doing a really good job of just like using the platforms to avoid all of what Rob kind of wants.
Right.
Rob is going to have, you don't see, the only aerial approach Rob has is Nair.
Right.
Okay, and if you kind of remove that from the equation by dancing around platforms and kind of jumping over him and not giving him any room to work with, that becomes more of a detriment than anything else, because there's no other approach options for you. And Ravenking, you know, showing that beautifully here, dancing around the platforms, doing a really good job, being really aggressive off stage. We're gonna go super deep and actually SD. Just kind of a Hail Mary sometimes when you're up 2-0 and like you know that you've got it, you feel you've really got it in the bag.
Yeah.
Sometimes just going for stuff like that is just totally worth it.
Hopefully that's a reality check Ravenking needs here. Gonna get that drag down into up smash, even out the game real quick here. And yeah, just even more dancing around these platforms, and it's like you said, like a lot of this game takes place horizontally, especially with Rob. Like likes to get a lot of those like fair chains, a lot of those strings, likes to drag you across the stage, especially with that gyro. But if Ravenking's on these platforms here, you know that big drop between those platforms gonna be detrimental in IBEX's strings here. Ravenking not finding any problems with these platforms though. Yeah. Bringing IBEX off stage there.
Yeah, just sending IBEX straight off stage and like using kind of the platform as a little bit of cover on himself as he finds good landings there. We're gonna roll out on IBEX, but Ravenking really ready for it. Threw the gyro up as well to catch any kind of aerial escapes that he was looking for as well. I love that coming out from Ravenking there. We've got Arsene on deck, and all we need to do is just kind of swing for the fences as Ravenking.
Right.
We're gonna land with a nair. Can we find something? We're just jumping around.
Yeah. IBEX really got to find his footing in this neutral here, because Ravenking is just playing such a suffocating game right now. Really just running at him, especially with this Arsene, very dangerous. Almost out of gas there. You see that black smoke coming out.
Yeah, just barely running out of gas there, but did everything he needed to do. Stalled out the Arsene, but oh my god, that Rebels Guard on the up B, really good stuff. We're going to keep jumping around these empty hops. We're able to find a grab. No down throw just yet, knowing that you're not going to be able to get it confirmed. Arsene's going to come out pretty soon here, but those guns are so potent off stage at such high percent.
Yeah. Nice, catching Ravenking getting just a little too aggressive with those jumps, calling that jump out with the F smash, but the drag down into the down smash. The tried and true for Joker, really good at catching those those approaches in the air on the side of Ravenking as well.
Yeah, and we're able to actually get a quick 25% on IBEX as well. Ravenking doing a really good job just kind of dancing around IBEX's burst range and really kind of making him second guess every approach option that he really wants here. And, you know, Ravenking is also just very clearly not afraid of anything that IBEX, you know, has to offer.
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, the stocks that IBEX has been taking during this set have been ones that he's had to, like, kind of find really tricky and unique ways to sneak it in there.
Right.
You know, IBEX hasn't really given Ravenking much of a reason to be scared of normal Rob things, and that's just an offstage backhand to secure that whole set.
Throwing a handshake, very, very fast-paced set. Yeah, great set from both players.
What a